Jan?
Yeah, I was first cab off the rank today, and very, very poor day. We sent them home in disgust, but anyway, it's all about being here.
What are the dogs' names? What do you mean they did poorly?
May may not be coming back to the next trial for a while. She needs some more practice.
Graham Fletcher, or Fletch, was close with Peter since birth. He's walking around the crowd selling raffle tickets for locals in need, which has been a centrepiece of the trial since it started 20 years ago. And it's something Pete insisted kept going.
Yes, unfortunately, Pete with cancer. He was in palliative care, and we were at his bedside quite a bit, holding his hand in the last few days. He said, Fletch, this trial needs to happen, needs to go on, and from next year on it'll become the Peter Moore Memorial Charity Dog Trial.
So this trial must be pretty special for the Taranaki community then?
Certainly is. Today it's quite raw for us with Pete's funeral this coming Wednesday, so that's a little bit hard, and a lot of us are feeling the emotion of today, but this is what he wanted and this is what he got.
What does Pete mean to the Taranaki community?
He was a go-to person if we needed something to happen. I always said Pete was like one of the best 5'8" in rugby league side. He'd just come up with an idea and he'd throw you the ball and away we'd go. So the community, without Pete, honestly, a lot of people wouldn't have got help.
So you've known him pretty well since you were born. Like you said, you were born in the same year. What does it mean to you seeing such a big turnout, really in memory of him?
It's absolutely great to see a good crowd. It sort of fills your heart because to see this is what Pete wanted. He really wanted to be here for this. Unfortunately, there were different plans in life, but we've got it running. We'll be here all day because the entries are huge, so we'll be probably dark tonight when we finish.
Another person who's here to keep the trial going is Robert Cox. He's a bit of a legend around here. He's won the Australian Yard Dog Championships 4 times, but he likes to put that down to luck. This is his first time at the Taranaki trial, and he's here judging one of the rounds because of Peter.
I have a lot of respect for Peter as a man, as a community-minded man, and a really big part of the yard dog trialling today. Pete initiated a lot of it, so I'm here to support his cause posthumously. Ian asked me if I wanted to come, and out of respect for everything that Pete did, I would like to see this continue and the charity work that this trial does. We're here to try and keep it going. We don't want it to pass away with Pete. We want it to keep going. Back. I'm Dylan Grant, and I'm here at Taranaki Dog Trial and a few kelpies that me and Peter put in together and bred up.
Dylan is 16 years old, and he says Peter has influenced his future in a big way.
He helped me drop out of school, and he taught me a lot. Started me in the shearing and got me into my first shearing school and into my first dog school and gave me my first dog. And since then I've just been breeding dogs with him and going from there. Yeah.
So would you say that he taught you most of what you know about dog trialling so far?
Yeah, he taught me everything that I know. A few other fellas, but mostly him has taught me everything, and everything I know pretty much from farm to everything.
What was your relationship like with Pete? What did he mean to you?
He was like a second father to me pretty much. He meant the world to me, and I'd do anything for him, and he was just an unbelievable fella.
Would you like to see the dog trial continue on in years to come?
Yeah, I'll put my hand up. I helped him run Bridle Dog Trial, like Bridle Show Dog Trial. I helped him a lot this year before he got fairly sick, and I'll put my hand up any day of the week to keep this dog trial going. I love it.
Do you reckon you'll keep going with dog trialing yourself?
Yeah, I'm looking right into getting into breeding dogs and getting into the contracting side of mustering and landmarking and doing all that. Start my own contracting business and see where me and my dogs take me.
And do you think Pete is one of the major players to thank for that direction you've got?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I thank him a lot, and I wish I could say it to him, but I just hope for the best and see where it goes.
Lani Otaway with that story from Tirana in central west New South Wales, where a yard dog trial was underway honouring Pete Moore, the former president of the Australian Yard Dogs Association, sadly passed away recently. I'm Clint Asper with you. you for a big country. Still to come, we'll meet some high school students who are hanging out at a local aged care centre and making friends with the residents. And we're heading to Prenty Down Station in a remote part of Western Australia. With its own intranet and surveillance system, it has better connectivity than some suburban areas. And the technology is improving grazing operations and the lives of the family who run it. Kalgoorlie-based reporter Julia Petrol has the story.
It's 7 o'clock at Prenty Down, a cattle station in the centre of Western Australia. Jack Carmody is checking 38 water points scattered across 1,000,000 acres, but it doesn't have to rush out to do it.
Do we have any cows in Windita Spring?
Jack can do it from his kitchen while having breakfast with his young family, just looking at his phone.
Look at this one.
Click on rock and roll. Oh, look, there's a cow right now.
Oh, and another, and another.
Look at him go.
And another, and another. Can we go to the next video now?
So this is live right now.
Right now.
Yeah, this is right now down at Sweetwater. That's 65 kilometres away.
With technology, Jack has defeated distance. He has set up an internet system to connect the most remote corners of the station, with cameras at every water point and self-mastering yards with gates that can be controlled remotely. Prenty Downs may very well be the biggest smart home in Australia.
Do you want to tell Google to open the spring gate?
Hey Google, turn on Spring Gate.
All right, turning spring gate on.
The wireless connectivity that we're providing across the station is just like any residential internet connection.
Connection at Prenty Downs is fast enough for gaming, but Jack says the technology he implemented has bigger benefits.
So having the surveillance allows us to look at and assess the animals, and from that visual data, based on the condition of the livestock,
Or on the number of animals grazing.
it actually allows you to see and assess the total grazing pressure at your water point. And that can include your kangaroos, camels, horses, donkeys.
On a remote station, like in other places, technology cuts travel.
Some of the big environmental considerations and benefits to having a system like this is that you've got a lower impact on the land. If you're not driving around all the time, you're going to be able to save fuel, which means that you've got less carbon emissions. Now in a farming operation, fuel can be one of the highest costs. You're also looking at your labour costs. Lift your feet up.
And Jack can be there for his family, even when he's not physically there.
One of the biggest changes and implications that good connectivity has is actually more the peace of mind for Jasmine and the girls, that they know that they can reach me during the day if something goes wrong.
Everyone on the station is safe, including travelers from the surrounding Aboriginal communities. Regina Ashwin is a Maori woman whose family manages the neighbouring Windita station.
One of my family travelled through from Warburton, and he broke down at one of the windows. They knew, so they drove out to him, and they told him, we're seeing on the camera.
Not just protecting people, but also their heritage sites.
Very recently, we've had some artefact hunters. We informed them that no, there is video surveillance, so don't try it.
It makes me feel angry. It's just the same as someone just breaking into your back.
One of the reasons why others are looking at implementing similar technology.
It will really help us, it will benefit us.
It makes sense as a business to reduce your costs.
But not everyone shares that view.
When I'd applied for funding, the assessment panel did not believe that it was technically feasible, despite having a demonstrable pilot program.
The initial investment is not the main barrier stopping this technology from becoming more common.
It's not being promoted by the industry itself. I'm talking about the supporting sides of it, such as from the government through grant programs, outreach programs, and also just training to teach people that they can do it.
But Jack is pushing forward.
Looking at where we can go now that we've got connectivity is very exciting. We can actually use that data in conjunction with developers to
with other stations across Australia.
We'll be able to start looking at data analysis at a broader spectrum and across similar geographic zones.
For now, Jack is sharing his connectivity journey on YouTube.
What it allows us to do is connect with the outside world and everyone else to actually connect with Prenti and the land that we work on. It's a really good two-way conversation that we have